What is going on, guys? Wolves have made their first signing of the 24-25 season. A really early one, a winger called Rodrigo Gomes from Estrel Praia. We're going to talk all about it. Stick around. Right then, very exciting. We've just broken the news on X. David Ornstein was our source of The Athletic, and he said that Wolves have reached an agreement with Braga to sign the winger Rodrigo Gomes, who is actually currently on loan at Estrel Praia. So he's actually doing really well at Estrel Praia. Estrel Praia is a first division Portugal side, and they're they're all right, but he's a bit of a star player for them. He's got some decent figures for his age. So he's only 20 years old. He is a Portuguese international under 21s. He's got, in 36 appearances, he has got 9 goals and 8 assists in all competitions, which isn't bad stats for a youngster as well. And he traditionally plays more as a right midfielder. He's played 16 times as a right midfielder. He's played 4 times as a right winger. He's even played once as a right back. And as you can see, he even probably, if you really need someone a little bit more versatile to play on that left side, should you need it, he has also had 7 appearances as a left winger, 7 appearances as a left midfielder, and even 1 appearance as a left back. So he is a very versatile player that can go up both wings, basically, right from the back all the way to the front. Very much similar to Ryan Aït-Nouri, obviously, or even Nelson Semedo, but I think more so Ryan Aït-Nouri, as we've seen him in those winger and left-sided midfielder roles. So he's basically a right-sided version of Aït-Nouri, maybe not as strongly adept in defence or anything, but he looks like a pretty good player, to be fair. He gets about really quick. He's quite powerful with his runs. He's good with his feet. Tends to get some good assists. He's got a good ball, like a good passing ability on him as well. I've seen a few times where he's passed the ball out wide, sort of like a sort of Connor Cody diagonal pass, really, from a further position back. And I've also seen him bomb forward, score some goals, and even create some assists. So he's a bit of an all-rounder sort of player, really, and I think he'll fit really well into Gary O'Neill's side, because I feel like Gary O'Neill likes his players to be adaptable, and I think he's definitely that. So I'm going to play a little bit of footage. This footage comes courtesy of a YouTuber by the name of World Football Succession. So thanks, please go to them if you want to see more of their content. But I thought we'd have a look at a little bit of their footage. So as you can see, he's one of these players that's very tricky, likes to win the ball up high. That's another trait that O'Neill will like. He's not afraid of shooting from out wide. We've been guilty of that this season, not being able to create too much from outside the box and create little goals like that, really, like tap-ins for players that are following with it as well. He's just a very tricky player. Like, he tends to get into positions that defenders will find an absolute nightmare. I like this goal as well. The 1-2s there. Nice finish as well. Um, yeah, he just seems like a really tricky player that I think Wolves will get a tune out of, especially if you're thinking about players that might be returning, like Chiquinho on the other side, and then you can link him up with Cunha in the middle, or if Hwang Hee-chan's playing, obviously, and he's playing through the middle as well. Lots of opportunities there to link play, and that's what I was talking about, the diagonal passes there. Spraying out passes like that, it's fantastic. He's also good at, he's quite quick as well. If you look at the footage, he's quite nippy, gets up and down the pitch pretty well, and obviously this isn't the Premier League. We've seen this with signings in the past. You know, you look at footage on YouTube and it's all very well, but it doesn't necessarily mean that that's what you're going to get from that player in the Premier League. But as you saw there, some decent footage there from that channel. So I'm optimistic about this signing. I think it's a good first signing for Wolves. I think it's 12 to 15 million euros isn't really breaking the bank. I think that's a decent price for a 20-year-old with a lot of versatility about his play, and seems to fit the Wolves mould of being a quick player, tricky player, someone who can links up and stuff. I honestly think this is a very sensible signing from Wolves, and we'll see what happens. But I'm very optimistic about this one. We're linked with him for quite some time, really, and it's nice to finally get one over an opposing team. So Atletico Madrid actually were trying to sign him as well, but we've beaten them to his signature. So he must also, with personal terms, want to play at Wolves as well. So that's really nice. Reminds me of players like João Gomes and Lamina and stuff that we've signed recently with this sort of price mark, who just are hungry to play for a Premier League side like Wolves and get some game time. So, like I say, super optimistic about this. Please leave your comments about Rodrigo Gomes. Do you think it's a good signing for Wolves? Obviously, with the things happening at the moment with our owners and our chairman, there's not going to be a lot of positivity around at the moment. But I think we can at least see that the reason Hobbs gets the money that he's getting is because he's very, very good at finding these little gems, these little hidden gems for not breaking the bank, but getting yourself a decent player that might be the next Neto, might be the next Ait-Nouri or something. Do you know what I mean? So hopefully we can make some money with him in the future. But if you can see over there's a QR code. You head over to there, please, guys, if you haven't already. Sign the petition so that Jeff Shee knows just how many of us are just fed up, basically, of all of the things that are going on at the moment with the club. This is a very positive thing, I've got to say, but this doesn't disguise the fact of the ticketing situation and everything. So please get involved with that. Like and subscribe to the channel as well, guys. That'd be awesome. And if you're watching this over on socials, please like, follow, and do all those things as well, whether that's Facebook, X, Instagram. All of it really, really means the world. So thanks for that, guys. I'll see you on the next one. And see you in a bit.